Hi everyone, and welcome to AMC's Thursday Ticket. I'm Kaleigh, and this week we're talking thriller films, Slender Man and the MEG, and we're also going to talk about the art house film BLACKKKLANSMAN, and we're going to tell you guys about the film that's coming out next Wednesday, Crazy Rich Asians. Let's get started because your AMC Thursday Ticket is starting right now. Welcome to the show this week. Today I am joined by Sergio.
Hi, how's it going? And thank you so much for taking time out of your Thursday to spend it with us, talking about movies, Hollywood, and all things that are really cool in the hood.
Yeah, we have lots of Hollywood movie news. Sergio, what do you have for us?
So, I was doing some research and I came across this thing. Robert Redford is retiring. He announced that he's retiring after his next film, which opens in September, The Old Man and the Gun. And I mean, I don't know about you, but he's been a staple in Hollywood like history. I mean, what do you know any of his works? Have you seen? What was the last movie you saw of Robert Redford's?
Well, it wasn't the last one that I saw of his, but what I think of when I think of him, just to prove how classic he is that he was in the original The Great Gatsby.
Oh, that's so true. And it takes a classy man to helm that role. That's for sure.
To play Jay Gatsby. That's right.
So, for all intents and purposes, and I thought he had been nominated a few more times, but I guess not. He was nominated for 4 Academy Awards and won 2 over his tenure as an actor.
Very cool. So speaking of the Academy Awards, it was announced this morning that there are going to be some changes made to the 91st Annual Academy Awards.
Yeah, this is a big deal. Big changes.
Yeah, so the first one is that they are committing to keeping it at 3 hours.
Yeah, now, this has been the running joke every year, and in the office we have pools going on, right? Is it going to be 3 hours and 26 minutes, 47? Is it going to be 4 hours and 10 minutes? I mean, it's been the talk every year.
Yeah, that's right. So in order, I think, to keep it under 3 hours, they're not going to televise every single award. Oh. So I'll be interested to see which awards make the cut and which ones that they maybe show later they don't necessarily show on television.
And that could be a little touchy for some people because I know, I mean, if like cinematography is not on there, I might have some beef with that. You know what I mean? Like I want some of that.
That's right. So the third thing that they're making a change for, which I am personally really excited for, is that they're going to have a new category.
Oh, yeah.
And it's for the popular films.
Yeah. So this is huge because we've all, you know, sat there, seen the Oscars, and we know that they kind of skew more independent-ish and stuff like that. But, you know, you got the big blockbusters, your Avengers and Black Panthers that may not necessarily get their fair shake on the award show. Now, with this new category, they're going to have their time in the spotlight, which is going to be really great to see.
That's right. They're going to get that recognition.
Absolutely.
So some other news we have moving right along is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, there was a photo release that we're going to show you guys. Margot Robbie's character that she plays in this film is called Sharon Tate, and she was an actress and a model who was murdered by the Manson family.
Yeah, that's pretty horrific. She was actually 8.5 months pregnant when she was murdered.
Yeah. So I'm fascinated by this story, and it also has this movie has a ton of my favorite actors and actresses in it.
Oh, it does.
It's star-studded. We've got Margot Robbie, we've got Brad Pitt, we've got Leonardo DiCaprio, and of course, Quentin Tarantino film.
Yeah, I remember when we were at CinemaCon earlier this year, Quentin Tarantino and Leonardo DiCaprio got up on stage to talk about how they were going to keep this movie true to the era and the sets and the props and the costuming and stuff. For those that may not be very familiar, this is Quentin Tarantino's 9th movie that he's made, but it's the very first time that we're going to see Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt collaborate, you know, together on screen. So I'm curious to see how that relationship is going to go.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, yeah. And in other news, Terminator 6. Now, for those of you Terminator fans, sound off right now. Let me know which one of the Terminator movies in the franchises has been your favorite. Terminator 6 is going to hit theaters next November, 2019, and it's going to star a star-studded, in my opinion, cast. You're going to see it if we have this overlay for you so you can see the images of the ladies we're going to talk about. So you got Linda Hamilton reprising her role as Sarah Connor. You also have Natalie Reyes playing Danny Ramos, and then Mackenzie Davis, who you may remember from Blade Runner 2049. She is helming the role of Grace, I think another Terminator, and if you look carefully, look at her skin, the patterns, the I don't know, their scars. this, it leads me to believe that she's going to be this new enhanced type of Terminator, maybe like a cyborg that's there to help protect her or help, obviously, you know, Sarah Connor on her quest. But what's really cool about the film is that it is a direct sequel to Terminator 2. So in this new timeline, Terminators 3, 4, and 5, which I'm happy to forget about, don't exist. So we're going to see Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger come back 30 years maybe after the 30 years after the original Terminator to reprise their roles. The film is being directed by Tim Miller, who directed Deadpool, so you know how great Deadpool was. This one's probably going to have a funny take, maybe some humor to it, obviously. And another little thing before we get off my Terminator bus here is that the movie is being produced by James Cameron, who directed T2. So if he's backing the movie, there's no doubt in my head that this is going to be probably one of the more successful films in the franchise following T2.
Well, very nice. So continuing on the fact about these female-led films, it was announced that the Supergirl movie is in the works. I personally am really excited for that one. I always looked up to Supergirl. You know, when you're younger, you're a little girl, you just want to be Supergirl. Who doesn't want to be Supergirl?
Yeah, no, and I think, who doesn't like Supergirl? The CW even has the TV show that I'm sure a lot of you guys know about. And it's a very popular show, so there's no doubt that there's going to be a lot of support for this character.
So not too many details have been released yet. They're still at the drawing board. They're still writing the script. So as we get those details, you know that we will let you know about all of them. But Sergio, do you think that Superman is going to make an appearance in this one?
You know, I'd hope, and I really hope it's Henry Cavill, because I love Henry Cavill. I think he is the man. He's done such a great job portraying Superman. But who knows what, you know, DC has in the works for, or Warner Brothers for their future movies. I mean, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
But in other news, we have some trailers that dropped this week. So Disney's Nutcracker and the Four Realms just dropped a trailer yesterday, and the trailer gives you a little bit more of a mysterious take on the movie. It's not so much of a thriller, but it's darker. You get a sense for, you know, what this girl's purpose is in this world and how her mother created the different realms and how she is the key to unifying them together. I don't know. It looks really interesting.
Wow. So another trailer that we had dropped this week is Nobody's Fool, starring Tiffany Haddish. She is hilarious. Everything that she touches just makes you crack up. I've watched the trailer probably 5 or 6 times. It's got those classic Tiffany Haddish one-liners. It's about a girl, Tiffany, who gets released from prison, and she finds out that her sister may have been catfished, so now she's on this mission to get revenge for her sister. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a gut buster.
And Whoopi Goldberg is in it.
Yeah, she plays her mom, so just to see, you can see a little bit of the banter in the trailer between Tiffany and Whoopi. It's hilarious.
Totally, totally. So we also have a tickets on sale announcement. The Predator is going on sale today. If you didn't know about it, purchase tickets. If you're a Predator fan, go get your tickets now, because there's a special offer you're going to want to take advantage of. If you purchase tickets to The Predator between September 13th and September 16th, you'll get a 90-day subscription to Alpha and a $5 store credit to the Alpha shop, where you can buy a whole bunch of Nerdist apparel and things of that nature. So buy your tickets to Predator starting today, The Predator. Very cool. So Sergio, I think that we have some giveaways to give away to our loyal viewers out there, don't we? We sure do. So we're going to talk about animated films, in part an anime film later on in the show. But in the spirit of the film, what we're going to do is give away this poster that you're going to see right now. So we have 3 posters. We're going to choose 3 winners at random if you can answer this question. What is the name of the spaceship that Spike and his crew travel in Cowboy Bebop? Again, so that's the limited poster that you're going to get. The cool thing about the poster is that it's coming just directly from the studio, not even from us. It's coming straight from the studio to your home. Again, what is the name of the spaceship that Spike and his crew travel in that show, Cowboy Bebop? All right, while you guys are dropping your answers in the comments, we're going to get started into our weekend movie guide. All right, so this summer has been all about big movies, and now we have a big movie with a big shark. So we have Mr. Statham, who plays Jonas Taylor, who has a run-in with a 70-foot shark. That's a big shark. So I was trying to figure out, like, put some scale to see how large this shark really is. So I
have done some research and figured out that it's 4 male giraffes, like 4 of them.
So wait a minute, 4 male giraffes. So it's not 4 female giraffes or 4 full-size male giraffes?
If you can visualize that a shark, and visualize it in the ocean.
One on top of the other like that? Is that
yes, I guess so. Chasing you, I'm absolutely terrified, but I think that this looks so cool. It's an action thriller. And
you can't go wrong. And you said it there, Jason Statham. I mean, he has been the man in action movies, and I can't wait to see him kick some shark tail, because that's going to be fantastic to see. Hollywood has really kind of figured out how to make sharks bigger, smarter, meaner.
Yeah.
You know, they have a knack for it. And we got this really cool video that we want you to check out that just kind of takes you through the history of some of these shark movies and the evolution of some of our aquatic friends,
I guess. Before you guys watch that, like while you're thinking of all of these shark movies, let us know what your favorite shark movie is. Is it Jaws?
Yeah.
It might be Sharknado. Serge, what's your favorite one?
I'm going to go with Jaws.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
So let us know in the comments.
So there is no doubt that sharks have gotten huge over the years, and that, I got to tell you, that visual of the sharktopus, whatever it was. I mean, that was pretty crazy.
So I definitely think that I consider them to be like the predators of the ocean, frightening. Sergio, do you think that the megalodons are real?
I'm sure they existed at some point, just like T-Rexes and all that stuff. I mean, I've seen the big jaws in museums and stuff, but whether or not they exist nowadays, I don't know.
There's a lot we don't know about the ocean.
That's true, because the ocean is kind of like space, where there are parts of the ocean that have been uncharted. So if they're aliens, which there probably are, they're probably some creatures we've never seen before.
Yeah, so I am kind of scared of sharks, maybe a little bit scared of the ocean, so I think that I will just watch these massive sharks in a comfortable AMC theater seat. And
then going with that scared theme, another thriller or scary movie we're going to talk about now is Slender Man. Now, Slender Man follows the story of 4 girlfriends, these high school girlfriends, right? And one of them goes missing. Yeah. The 3 that are left don't know where their friend is, and they start investigating. They want to know what happened to their friend, so they start doing some research. They're detectives, right? They go into her laptop to see if they can find any clues as to what happened, and some of what they see is a little crazy.
Yeah, so they're kind of on this theme to like prove that he isn't real, but in their quest to prove that he's not real, they find out that he's very real. And you guys can see in the picture that we showed just how frightening he is. If you could imagine just walking outside and seeing that, oh, it just gives me the chills.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to come across a creature like that, you know.
No?
And I tell you, there's a reason why I've never partaken in Ouija board activities and stuff. I don't need that third door open in my mind that'll expose things I really don't need to see. And I don't think any of you, I mean, would you want to see any of that stuff? No, right? No.
Watch it on big screen, though. That's enough for all of us. All right, so moving along to a movie that opens up next Wednesday, August 15th, but we wanted to make sure we talked about it on this week's show, is Crazy Rich Asians. So right now, it's 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, and that is quite the honor. To be 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. It's based off of a book, and I love when they can take a book and they can bring to life just the rich culture and all of the colors to screen. Really like that.
I got to tell you, so yesterday was a big day for this movie because we did have that girls' night out event.
That's right.
And it was so busy. I mean, all the people coming out of there had rave reviews. They had nothing but great things to say about the film. But, I mean, we were their film buyers. We were crunching away. Oh, man, we got to add a show at this theater. Oh, no, that one sold out. Let's add another one there, another one there. So, I mean, get ready because this movie is going to be the talk of the town next week when it opens on Wednesday.
Yeah, we have a clip that shows Rachel Chu and the struggle that she had to be accepted into this crazy rich life.
I know you're not what Nick needs. You're not our own kind.
Because I'm not rich?
No, I'm back. I don't want to cause any drama. I feel like I should just sit it out.
You're just scared.
I fell in love and I want to marry her.
It's not that simple. You're Nicholas Young.
He's just different than anybody I ever met.
It's like the Asian Bachelor.
Every day for her is going to be a struggle. You sure she's ready for that?
I'm all in.
Crazy Rich Asians, rated PG-13.
So I think this movie has all the elements that you mentioned earlier, right? There's a lot of fashion, culture, richness. You know, we have this really great blog on our website, amctheaters.com. Go visit the AMC Scene blog. And the blog talks about how this movie is somewhat of a Hollywood rarity.
That's right.
Because when you look at the cast, it's all Asian. And the last time we saw this was when?
I think 1993. So that was 25 years ago
You're
since
totally
we've seen
right.
an all-Asian cast.
The last time we saw it was for the Joy Luck Club. And I tell you, for this movie will resonate with people because, you know, there's nothing like seeing an actor up on screen that is from your heritage and represents your culture and stuff. People can identify and connect with them. So I think this movie is great on all levels.
I absolutely agree.
Yep.
So next we're going to kick it to Alicia, who is going to kick off our AMC Independent Spotlight.
Thanks, guys. I'm here in New York, and I just interviewed the cast of BLACKKKLANSMAN and the film's director, Spike Lee. They talked to me about this unbelievable true story and why you should see it at AMC Theaters. Here's what they said.
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us, Stallworth Brothers. The script just made it more real, and then the rehearsal process. That's what I love. I mean, Spike Lee is just a huge advocate and a fan of process and not skipping it. So we really took our time and dug and figured this stuff out.
Initially, I wanted to work with Spike. So then reading the script and seeing the story that we were going to be telling and who this character was just, you know, more than I could have ever asked for, because I think it's a really powerful, incredibly timely story that we need to be telling right now.
I think that adage of, you know, if we don't study our history, we're doomed to repeat it. It's really important, especially, you know, today.
A black man infiltrates the Ku Klux Klan. That's it. That's all you need.
You can get your tickets to see BLACKKKLANSMAN by heading to amctheaters.com or on our mobile app. Back to you guys in the studio.
So I couldn't have said it any better myself. Better than Spike Lee, of course. I mean, we're talking, this is a black man that's infiltrating the KKK to just, you know, take him down, per se. I thought it was really, really great to see the casting. So you got John David Washington and Adam Driver, both that I think make a pretty great pairing on screen. The movie is no doubt going to make some amount of social commentary, and it's very relevant to things that are really happening today.
Agreed. It's definitely going to ruffle some feathers. I love the 70s vibe, and I'm also a sucker for a movie that was based off of a true story put onto the big screen. I love those.
Yep.
So the next movie we have in our AMC Independent Spotlight is called Puzzle. So this is about a mom who's kind of lost her way. She just doesn't really feel like she has purpose, and she, oddly enough, finds her place in something called jigsaw puzzles.
Yes.
So she loves doing those. She finds friendship, and she finds meaning in those. We have a clip showing you how a friendship forms over jigsaw puzzle.
You ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. That's how you get to know someone.
But I don't ask you anything.
Go ahead.
I can't think of a question right now.
That's my point. You're uncomfortable around me.
Well, I don't know you. But it's not just that. I'm not comfortable generally because normally my mind is I don't know.
Because normally your mind is moving so fast, you don't really know where it's going. There's nowhere for you to express your mind, no one to express it. It makes you nervous. So focus on menial tasks. Puzzles are menial tasks for you, so you can focus. But the results are aesthetically pleasing and you like it, and it turns you on.
We spoke about it earlier in the show. We had the trivia question, and we'll ask the question again just to remind you guys. But Cowboy Bebop, the movie Knocking on Heaven's Door, is opening in theaters at select theaters, about 120 AMC theaters nationwide, on August 15th and 16th. Now, what this means, right? Cowboy Bebop is celebrating 20 years and has been considered one of the most influential animes to hit the North American market. The movie, The Knocking on Heaven's Door, was originally released in 2001, and I tell you, when I was back in high school, I remember watching the show. It was really just a groundbreaking show. You're not watching a typical anime. It's this real-life movie made anime, which is really cool.
It was ranked #1 of the top 100 anime that you have to see before you die. So I think
that is a pretty serious ranking
right
there. So the question that we had earlier today, and we're going to read it one more time just to refresh, right, was, it was, what was the name of the spaceship that Spike and his team fly around in the universe? And the answer to that was, oh Lord,
Swordfish.
Thank you so much. I lost it. It was Swordfish 2. And we have here our winners. So thank you very much, Dan Diaz, Mike Schutz, and Michael Maciello, for answering that. Swordfish 2 was the name of the ship. Thank you very much. Make sure that you let us know give us your name or contact information so that we can send you these posters. Again, they're a rarity out there. They're coming straight from the studio. It's going to be really cool to have.
Well, congratulations to you three. Up next in our AMC Independent Spotlight, we have another bring back, or a comeback.
Yep.
We have Elvis's 68 Comeback Special. So this originally aired in December of 1968, and it marked, it marked Elvis's return to live performance. So you guys can check that out on amctheaters.com and see where it's playing. But we also have a sweepstakes going along with this. You guys can be entered to win a getaway to Graceland for you and a friend. We'll drop that in the comments below so you guys can know how to enter and win.
So what I'd like to do now is take this time to shoot it over to some exclusive offers that you're going to take advantage of. So the first offer that we have up for grabs today, and one that you should take advantage of, it's pretty big, for AMC Stubs members, or if you're not a member, register today. You watch any showtime tonight of the MEG, and you'll get automatically 1,000 AMC Stubs bonus points. Again, watch the MEG at any time tonight. Be the first to see it today, and you'll get 1,000 bonus points,
Very
which
cool.
is pretty great.
Yeah, big movie, big bonus points, big sharks. So that's not the only exclusive offer that we have. We have dog days. So for all of my dog lovers out there, Sergio and I are both big dog lovers. We love our pups. You guys, if you buy tickets to dog days, you are automatically entered for the grand prize of 30 days of doggy daycare.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Or 1 year of dog walking.
One year of dog. You know how much time that would save? So much time I can buy back with that.
Do you know how happy your dog would be? You would have such
Especially
happy
if you have
pups.
3 little Yorkies. I love Yorkies to death.
That is so true. All right, guys, so that does it for us this week. Next week, we will be back, and we'll be talking Mile 22 and Alpha.
And don't forget to take advantage of AMC Stubs A-List. If you're not an AMC Stubs A-List member, get yourself checked out. You got to take advantage. You can watch 3 movies a week, 12 movies a month, any movie you want, anytime, whatever format, whether it's 3D, Dolby, IMAX, AMC Prime. Take advantage. I mean, you can see the MEG. You can get your tickets in advance to the Predator. Get it done. I mean, it's only $19.95 a month. Be crazy not to.
Don't forget to follow us on social media at AMC Theaters on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube. That does it for us. We will see you